on, man?
What's up?
Not much, player. How you doing?
I'm doing good. What you got going on today?
Bruh, been busy. I had to break a commitment while live. I did 2 interviews and then got you, man. And then I went to McKeitron Paddock Camp too. So it's been active. What about you, man? What you been up to?
We had a 7-on-7 at South Carolina today. We fell short in the championship game. We lost 12-15. Came down to our offense going getting stopped at the goal line, but it's all good.
Who y'all play? At
I
least it
think it
beat
was
South
like
Carolina.
Dutch Forge. Yeah, we
Oh, they
had
pretty
it was a seven
good.
on seven tournament championship game. We had lost to Dutch Fort, I think.
That's for okay. They're a pretty good team. They use
Yeah,
they kind of like how y'all are. Calvary. They're a perennial powerhouse. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I got you. What other 7 on 7 y'all went to so far?
We was at Georgia Southern last Friday. We won there, and then we was at Georgia Tech that Thursday. We went to Final Four. So yeah, we've been pushing, making the good little runs lately.
Love that, man. How do you, Deshawn? How you feeling about the team this year, man? You got you. We know Emerson Lewis just committed, going to Maryland. Y'all always got a good squad. How do you feel about the team? And give me a couple dogs we need to watch out for.
So first, I'll go how I feel about this year. To be real, like if we don't win it, it's on us. Like we got all the pieces. We got most of besides two people of big impact, the whole team coming back. We just been improving and getting better. And some guys that I need to be a lookout for this year.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
got a good top pickney. Jalen Hicks, Justin Washington, and we got this new corner. I ain't gonna say his name yet. Y'all just gonna stay tuned, watch him ball. Y'all gonna be hearing his name real soon.
All right. So, hey, Deshaun putting y'all on game before putting on y'all on game for real. Okay, little cornerback. All right, I'm gonna be paying attention, man. What give me y'all best game this year? Like, if you like, yo, Naj, you got to come and see us. Like, this is the game to come. What game is that?
You gotta go. You gotta come to the G's game, the rivalry game. Gotta just come
Mm,
to that G's game. That's gonna be a crazy game because we fell short last year, but before my time, before I got to Calvary, they played and Calvary won a double overtime. So that always gonna be a good game.
is Jenkins y'all biggest rival? You would say?
I wouldn't say that because like we just getting Calvary. I would say that been my biggest rivalry since I've been at Calvary. But we got Savannah back on schedule this year. And, that that history goes back a long time. They do it before. They don't even address each other by their name. Like somebody said they go to Savannah Christian. Oh, like they parents be like, oh, I can't even talk no more. That's how crazy they be explaining to me.
It's crazy. So
Yeah,
I think you told me you're a little newer to it. Like, why is it? I guess why is that rivalry like
yeah.
hit like that? Like, why is the animosity like that? You would say from what you've heard.
I don't know. They say that been going back from like way before our time, like in the fit, like crazy. Like when they first started, yeah, it's like call like Calvin didn't even call Savannah Christian. They call that Garden City team. Like they don't even address each other by their name. Like going to track this year, we had regionals at Savannah Christian. They try to DQ us in the 4x1. Like that's how crazy it is. Like we had we got a little freshman too, Carter Jackson. Well, he going to the sophomore year, Carter Jackson. Get out the blocks real strong. He had me baton. Like it's like this coming out the third. Todd Pinkney, the receiver I was telling you about, he in the third leg around the corner. He's still expanding the lead. They say he stepped out while he was getting the baton to Emerson. So it was like 20 minutes just trying to decide if they was going to us or let us go to sectional. So luckily, that was like we all going to sectional, so might as well just go ahead and let if it happens again, they actually got to do the real consequences and whatnot.
Wow, that's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
so it's crazy. The rivalry is crazy.
It does. It goes all. It's in everything too, not just football. Every sport. That's
Yeah,
okay.
basketball. Like if you walk into our basketball gym, it's like we have like wall art. It's like somebody from Calvary dunking on somebody from Christian. It's crazy.
Y'all got a stamp. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. It's deep, man. It goes deep. Okay, I got you, man. Savannah Christian, Calvary Days, the biggest, probably one of the biggest rivalries. Okay. Let's go secondary. Let's talk about a little bit about you in this secondary. Okay, so Deshawn Wylie, we got Emerson Lewis, you got a top corner you just talked about that we got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Why do you think this specific unit could be special? And like we said, probably one of the best ones in the state.
So like I said, me, Emerson, Braxton Bell, who just committed to App State, and our other nickel, and the first corner I was talking about, Justin Washington. I feel like we different because like we all can play all 5 spots.
Mm.
So if so say like they trying to run tempo on us, and they trying to get us going, we could be like, all right, we already just here, just play there, just play there. We all versatile, and we all work out together. Like we always on a call with our DC. Our DC always like inform us. Like we just like one bond. And I feel like in DB room, like y'all can have the best athletes all y'all want, but if you don't have a group of guys who on one string, then you can't do nothing for real. So I feel like the reason why we are able to make so many plays and get so much recognition is because we're on one string and all we do is like want to win for each other and be happy for each other.
I love that piece. And if you can walk me through the bond, because like you said, you guys all want to see each other's success. You guys all want to win. And that ain't always the case. Like sometimes you'll have guys, like you said, player going to App State, Emerson going to Maryland, right? You're going to make your decision this weekend. Like there's so many like different things. Sometimes guys can get jealous. Why does no jealousy seep in between you guys? And you guys just all just want to win and be great.
Because like the way our defensive scheme is, we have a great defensive coordinator, Coach Maros. Like we are the like piece of the defense. Like if you go on our stats, me and Emerson were top 4 in tackles. And like if our other nickel, Braxton Bell, he don't get hurt game 1 after suplexing somebody and breaking his toe.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was crazy. We'll be like 1, 2, and 3. But I'll say that because the bar bond. So we go to this place called the Factory, where it's like this weightlifting. And like he get us right. Like I want like when I transferred to Calvary, I was coming in like at 175. For like the past 2 years, this coach got me up to 200. So I feel like, and it's good weight, cause like I feel like I got faster too, cause one track meet we had like the Titans on. I clocked in at 23.4 miles per hour. So I feel like it's good weight putting on. But like also we go on speed training too together. You know, we go to the field together. We watch film together, and we also got this one teammate called Davis. He messed his shoulder, both his shoulders up completely bad this year. So he had to medically DQ. But so like every Thursdays, he has like this defensive unit at his house where like we go over there, chill, watch film, play the game, go on a boat, play basketball. I feel like he's another big piece of why our secondary is so tight because like we all just care for each other, want everybody to succeed in life and just do good really.
Love to see that. If you don't mind, sure, and I won't get too much in detail. Now you transferred to Calvary Day. Where were you before?
I was at Liberty County in Hinesville.
Got you. Okay, got you. Now coming over from Liberty County, obviously Calvary Day. I know you talked a lot about the bond, so I won't ask you about that again. But what differences do you see? Right? What's the difference between maybe in being in Hinesville compared to being kind of in Savannah?
So I want to say is like both cities have great athletes around. I just feel like Savannah has more resources, like outside trainers. Like I provide this, treat your feet, the factory, free being on spads. Like I just feel like Savannah has more resources for kids to go out and live up to their dream.
There it is. More resources, better schools. Got it. How is media coverage? Because I'm a little, what I'm saying, ignorant to that. I know you got Savannah Morning News. I know you got some resources out there, but how does media coverage usually kind of get you guys like exposure, get y'all out there?
Yeah. So we got this one YouTuber called 912 Suspense. He covers like most of the rivalry games. He tries to get people out there. We also got we got Pro Shot who was just actually up here with us at South Carolina, recording us, taking pictures for us. And also like the factory. The factory is a great resource because like before my time and like before like Emerson on all the time, like our trainer, he like trained and developed a lot of guys like Thomas Blackshear, like
Mm.
who else? Who do we know? But yeah, like a lot of guys that come out of Savannah, he trains them, so he just have resources and contact to like all the coaches and whatnot to get us like out there, recruited, push for us, and all that stuff.
Got you. Okay. Now I want to go back to this trainer you've been telling me about the factory. Now you made a good point a little bit earlier. You talked about 175 to 200. So what was that like for you? Kind of going up, like I said, you didn't feel bigger, like you just felt faster, smoother, like you was able to ball still. So first off, how were you able to get your body up to that point? Like what were you eating? Like 5 days a five were you eating 5 times a day? Like what was that like to get up to that weight so fast?
So like the first couple of months, I was taking creatine. That helped me a lot. I was taking creatine, protein. So what I realized, like my body, I'm not a eat 3 times, like a big eat big plates or whatnot. Like I'm my body's type eat small, like 5 times to get all my carbs in and do all that stuff. But so after that, after the 3 months, I kind of went back off the creatine because creatine a lot of body weight, and body weight make you like bloated and all that stuff. And I was looking at my body like I'm getting bigger, but like I'm not as muscular and defined as I want to be. So I kind of like laid back on that and just consistently just kept building my way up. And then so at the season, I played at like 190. So that was good for me. And then like after this off season, I went back to like my 5 meals a day, like at lunch eating strictly chicken Alfredo, getting the salt, all that stuff. I feel like yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then recently, I ain't gonna lie, my diet been kind of getting bad, but we in summertime, we just trying to. We've been on the road with these OVs, 7-on-7s, so I just trying to get my body right back. But I start this week. I start back eating my chicken Alfredo, going to Tropical Cafe, getting some smoothies and the 3 cheese quesadillas. So yeah, that's what I mean. That's how I got my body to where it is now.
There it is. All right. So we talk about your body, how you got to it now, you being in Calvary Day. Let's go back, all the way back, to Sean, of where did this start? Let's piece this together, man. Where did your love for this game start? How did you get into football? Was it moms? Was it pops? Like who got you into this game to where you are today?
So my dad had played college football at University of Connecticut. So he like when I was born, and then after that, so he was in like technically he wasn't in the game, but he was in like the previous NCAAs like NCAA back then. So I was like I'm around him, he playing the game. I'm like, what you playing? Trying to get under him, see what he playing, whatnot. And he was like, oh, this nothing. And then he turned, I think it was like October. It was like Georgia versus Florida. So coming from the southeast, like all you know growing up is Georgia. So I'm watching that. I was like, ooh, that looked good. And after that, I just fell in love with it. Always been training, trying to like find ways. I get like I used to do push-ups crazy. Uh what's it called? Up downs. I'm doing up downs and I'm like, oh, this is fun. Now you get up here, up downs punishment. So like it's kinda yeah, a little bit of that. But yeah, it was definitely I say it definitely my dad, my mom too, because my mom was like, oh, he not finna be soft. I want to be outside, do some, not finna try to be a bum, go do something with your life. So I picked up football and I stick with it. So now like 3.
Wow. Okay, I love that. Okay, so I always spot on that. So you talk about Georgia Florida game. We know how big that is Was it a specific? I know you love the game, but was there a specific moment in that game you was like, yeah, this is it, bro?
I think it was like a pick six. I was like, ooh. I was like, after that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta play corner. So actually, I grew up playing corner until high school, and then like I was smarter than other kids. So it was like, and we didn't have no like real safety who communicate and like everybody else. So they moved me to safety. Like the first couple of months, I was a little shaky, but when I got to the groove of it, it was over with.
Got you. Okay. Now I want to go with this last thing on youth. I want to go back. Give me one of your fondest youth memories that you want to always cherish and remember, and give me maybe like one of your best games when you was a young buck.
So like three youth memories was I was playing right because we didn't have as much resources as Savannah do. So I was playing like the right. It was all star team. So this is my first official tackle year, 8U all star game. We played around with like Lone County. I was at running back, top sweet, 99 yards, touchdown, untouched. But the
Wow.
next year was like 9U, but that team couldn't go to all star. So like I played up, and then we played Ware County. No, I think no, it was Wayne County. Uh, I was at corner, man coverage. The quarterback underthrew it. I broke pick six.
Mm.
And then the last one was I gotta say travel ball in Savannah, tournament in Charleston, game on the line, third down, run. Like I was at linebacker because I was physical. I had Coach Pat Mooney at linebacker because I had linebackers had got hurt when I saw him with linebacker. 31 game on the line, met in the hole, TFL won the game.
Wow. You got some good ones, bro. Toss sweep, pick six, and then the TFL. Wow. Okay, you got some good ones, brother. You got some good ones. Okay. So another point you brought up that I like is that you predominantly play corner, now you at safety. So safety's a little different, right? Like you said, you're one
Yeah.
of the main communicators. So how do you communicate with your guys when you see him? There's so many exotic looks now, right? There's trips to the right. You know what I'm saying? You got 12 personnel, 13 personnel. Like, how do you communicate with your team so they get in the right coverage, the right set?
So first, like I feel like me and my DC have a great communication. So like during the playoff run, we was going through film like every Thursday. One night he was like, "It's gonna be quicker because these teams are trying to go tempo, make us go tempo." So he was like, "I'm gonna give you these formations and you gonna call it." So that's how I feel like when I see the formation, I know it there. Like we watch film, we do prepare really well. So we all typing up. We all the guys know like what they like to run, like who their go to receiver is. So basically, can't like if I give you a formation, it's kind of like tell you like what our kind of defense is. But so I'm gonna say like 7 on 7 is today. We
Uh-huh.
played this one team who are like a 6'6", 240 tight end. So what we did was we just run man, and I followed them. But on like Friday nights, like usually guys teams we play, like we're kind of low division, so they only have like one guy. So we just really just try to key on that one guy and stop the run, really. So communication, I would say like first see the formation related to the nickels, and the nickels related to our corners, and the corners related back to me. So we all in this one circle on this one string.
Period. What do you feel like is your best trait? If someone would break down your game, like Deshawn Wylie does this the best, what would that be?
Hmm. I'll say coming down making tackles. Really, I like doing that a lot.
Okay. You like coming down that box, fitting that box, and
Yeah,
laying the helmet.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I respect that. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a couple different receivers, tight
Mm-hmm.
ends, whatever position, and I just want to tell me how you would guard it. All right. Tight end, you gave a great example. You're gonna be playing some beat time football. You're gonna be guarding guys at 6'6", 6'7", maybe even 6'8". How do you guard the bigger tight end that might not be as fast? That's one. How would you guard a speedy slot receiver that you got to get in the nickel and you got to like kind of help over top? And then how would you guard, let's say, a running back? Don't give me a play. Just how you regard how you regard it.
Okay. So a tight end, am I a man or like we in zone?
Oh, good question. Okay, tight end, you're a man, right? Slot, you're in zone. Running back, you're in man.
Okay. So tight end, walk down to 7, play inside. I'm not backpedaling. He's slow. He's slower than me. You gotta get hands on him. So get hands on them. Try to reroute them. Cause tight ends really not no route runners. They're gonna try to just outbox you, jump ball you. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like you gotta get physical, like shock them back a little bit. They like they try to like box you out, like go in front of them, like slingshot them in front of them, and just try to go make a play on the ball. Slot receiver, the fast guys, usually either they're trying to get them out in space quickly. So I know
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell like play underneath. I got you over top, or they gonna try to use their speed and one on like a post corner or a fade ball. So I'm just gonna stay inside, and eventually you got to break how fast you is. You're not gonna have enough time to throw the ball. You're not gonna have like 5 seconds to throw the ball. So I'm really just gonna try to be patient as long as I can. Make sure my nigga reroute or whatnot, and he run a post. I'm already inside. He got to run to me. He run a seam. I still get collision. Or if you run a corner, I'm over top of you. So your quarterback has to be a great passer, throw a perfect ball.
I like that. Who's your favorite player to watch? You like to watch Deshawn?
I like Javon Bullard from the Packers. He was a Georgia guy. He played nickel at
Hard
Georgia.
hitter.
Yeah, I try to like play like him. Come down, great tackler, great effort. Chase down runs and all that, and also he a great communicator and also like great, yeah, coverager too.
Nice. All right. So you like Javon Bullitt, great in coverage, can do a little bit of everything, right? When you look at this upcoming season, we know you can do a little bit of everything too. You're versatile. What do you want to accomplish? What are some of your goals?
Coming goals, it's hard because like I wouldn't say our schedule's weak. But, like a lot of teams, it's gonna be hard to play a full game against them. So I would say like definitely make all state. Won the championship this year, state. We fell short last year to Hebron. Also, I want to be the best teammate I could be on and off the field. Try to keep my guys uplifted and all that. Make sure they focus, make sure they're confident. I just want to be like the best teammate I could be. Because if I'm the best teammate I could be, that means they gonna do what they supposed to do, and we just keep falling off each other, keep playing hard, like our grit toughness. Like our head coach, Coach Cam said, like he's like Friday, we was like tired. Like we played 13 games in 2 days. So
Mm.
he's like our grit, our determination, our brotherhood is the reason why we won the game, won the championship last Friday. So I just want to keep that, keep the brotherhood going, keep the guys up, just being the best team I could be.
Do you feel? I know you want to be the best team you can be, and I definitely see you doing that. Do you feel like this team is playing with an edge this year? Like, got all the way state championship, lost to Hebron Christian, right on the doorstep of winning. Like, do you feel this team is playing with that heightened sense of, like, yo, we got to do this? Like, this heightened sense of
Oh
like,
yeah,
yo,
our mindset is game by game, but really state or bust. That's all our mind. State or bust.
they're
State or
bust.
bust.
Okay. All right, man. So we talked about Calvary. They talked about your game. Let's talk about recruiting, man. Why you came on the show, man. So you got a big decision this Sunday. I know you're gonna be announcing. So walk me through your finalists and why these schools stood out to you.
So my finalist is University of Georgia Southern. They have a great program over there. Great head coach. Actually, was on the phone with him a couple minutes ago. They have a great like brotherly love over there, great foundation, great development program over there. I another school, Tulane University, great team. They went to the college playoff, another great program over there, and a great development system, especially the twins over there. They're my guys. And then my other one is University of Connecticut. You know, Coach Candle and the staff just came from Toledo, but they got a lot going on for them over there. Coach Medilak coming from Pitt, and Coach Anderson. So yeah, those my top three right now.
There it is. What are some key factors for you? And you'd be like, this is the program for me. What are some key factors? Is it relationship they got with your parents? Is it what you're gonna do off the field? Is it having a plan for you? Is it scheme fit? Right? What's some of the important factors for you?
Important factor is being able, just not like football is becoming a business. So like,
Yes,
I want to feel like I'm at a school where they care for me, even if I didn't play football for them, even if I was contributing to like their paycheck or keeping their job. That's a lot. That's a big part. And also, I want to go to a team that has going something to in a positive direction and an up climb too. Yeah.
there it is. Last thing on recruiting, what was don't give me a team, but what did you enjoy the most about your OVs? Just getting the chance to go see these schools and tour and have your parents with you and kind of just getting that whole experience. What was that like? How much fun was it?
It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of tiring too. It's crazy. You got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like 12, but it was cool. The biggest thing I would say from all the OVs I've been on is relationships. Relationship is a big part, but you can also got to see what's real relationships and what's not real relationships. Like,
Mm,
are these people talking to you outside of you just being here, and they got to put on a front for everybody because they're trying to get you out of school.
mm. Without throwing anybody under the bus, how do you discern that? Like that's so hard nowadays to know what's real, what's not. Like, how do you vet that? You would say.
From the start, like the first phone call, even before you get offered, that tells you like how they are as a person. Like this one school, before this coach even offered me, like he'll call me every Sunday. We'll talk about life, ask me about how my family is, ask me about how I'm doing in school, asking me about that, and I feel like that was a he showed me that he actually cared for me as a person.
There it is. What would it mean to you to make this decision Sunday, man, and just see the proud smile on your mom's face, your dad's face, and them seeing that? I know, we went back to youth and you was like, mom was like, you gotta do something. You can't be in this house. What did that mean to you just to see all the fruits of your labor come to fruition and you can show mom like I did it. I'm going here and I'm gonna play college ball.
I feel like it's just bigger than my mom and dad. Like my family back in Huntsville, they say it take a village.
Mm,
So like I feel like everybody who seen me grow up as a kid and seen me as who I am now is gonna be proud of me wherever I go because they know that they raised me the right way. They raised me to praise God and just keep God first and like let God lead me to the decision. And I know wherever I go, they gonna be there supporting me on, cheering for me. Even if they can't make it, they gonna be at the house watching and be like, "Ooh, I know him." Like I see him grow up. I just feel like that village is a big part of me because like some days I wouldn't even be at my parents' house. I would be at my cousins and all that, just like getting me right and whatnot.
you talk about the village. I gotta ask. I know you talk about like saying allow them to see you like. So for you, when they go and they turn on that TV screen, they see you play at this next school, what I'm saying, in college, and they see you making all these big plays, and they calling you the next day, like, Deshawn, we see you. Like, how awesome is that feel for you, like being on college and then that seeing that whole village that saw you, you put it on the big stage and you balling now, I'm saying, in college.
It's gonna feel great because I know how much time and how much dedication. I know sometimes they didn't want to do it, but they end up doing because they know how much I wanted to accomplish this dream of mine. So I feel like I do this for them really to like show them I appreciate like all the stuff they have done for me while growing up.
There it is. All right, last two. I'm gonna let you ride, man. Give me the biggest obstacle, Deshawn, you've had to overcome. Right? You don't got to get super personal. It can be life. It can be football. What's something you've been able to overcome in your life and continue to tread along?
One thing I would say is the coaching and confidence. Like coming from Liberty, I was the guy. I was just making all the plays. But at Calvary, it's more than just me. It's a team around me. So I had to learn stay calm. My plays are gonna come when they're supposed to do. I just gotta be prepared. And the coaching is gonna be hard, and they want to push you as to be the best player and person that you can be.
There it is. Last one. I gotta ask you. You mentioned it. Your faith in God. So I'm gonna ask you two-sided question to end this out. Talk about being, in your faith, having God at the central of everything you do. Why is that important to you? And then the second question: what's a verse? What's a scripture that you like to use, whether it's right before a game or you like to read and study? What's a scripture you really like?
Okay, so I feel like God. Everything goes back to God. I feel like I have this like saying on my leg tatted. Everything happens for a reason, whether good or bad. I feel like that's saying God timing, God's plan. God has everything to do with it. God always gonna want the best for you, even if it's bad or even it's good. He's always trying to teach you a lesson and whatnot to be a better person. And my favorite verse is Jeremiah 29:11.
Why that one?
Because it says like it means as long as God wakes you up, He has a plan for you. So
Mm,
if you're waking up, that means He has something cooking up for you. And you just gotta stay the course, keep believing in Him, and He's gonna do everything that He say He will. And He always good. He always gonna make sure you straight.
there it is, man. Well, brother, I appreciate you coming on, man. It's been a blast talking to you, Deshawn. Mature beyond your years, brother. Rooting for you from afar, man, and praying for you that you accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. As I let you go, any other last closing thoughts you have? Anybody you want to shout out before I let you ride?
I want to shout out the Perrys, the Trochets, the Greens, Liberty County Rec Department, Southeast Bulldogs, Fifth Quarter Athletics, Liberty County High School, and Calvary Day High School.
There you have it, man. Deshawn, I appreciate you coming on, my brother, and allowing me to tell your story, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anytime, my guy. All right, y'all. Deshawn Wylie, man, in the building, man. Great kid. What a great kid, man. Appreciate him coming on. Appreciate all 8 to 9 people. Y'all been running it up. Like, comment, subscribe, hype it up. That's going to do it for today's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. And remember, it's always peace and love.